Hi everybody, Mrs. Sarge here. Wanted to stop in and give an update on how everything's going. Currently, the symptoms have gotten pretty bad. She's in bed right now, sleeping due to a headache. She's still having the severe headaches. We're trying to treat those with Dilaudid, methadone, and Fioricet. Sometimes it works, sometimes the headaches still come back. On top of the headaches, she's now having more frequent vomiting episodes and extreme decreased appetite. In the last 10 days, she has not eaten a full meal. She's had, over the last 10 or 12 days, like 6 bagel bites, 5 grapes, and 1 string cheese. So she is doing the Ensure drinks to keep up calorie count and some nutrition. Don't know if the lack of appetite is coming from the tumor. The doctor today didn't fully clarify that, but I assume that it is. But she has no hunger at all. Her stomach doesn't even growl. The thought of food just no good. So she's not eating, but trying to keep up on top of that with the Ensures. She's having some vision loss in the left eye. Everything is extremely blurry. She covers the right eye. She can see forms but can't make anything out of that left eye. That's causing some major emotional distress and frustration because she's left eye dominant, and like all of us, she likes to see. It's making it difficult for her to do anything on the computer or her phone, watch TV, anything like that. So it's increasing the depression and emotional distress. So that's one reason that I'm doing the update video. She's having some more fatigue. She's tired a lot more often. A lot of that is related to the medications and probably the lack of food intake. So she does a lot of resting. Excuse me. We had the appointment with the radiation oncology today to discuss when to start radiation treatment to shrink the tumor to hopefully relieve some of these symptoms. We went in expecting it to go fairly quickly and hopefully start radiation in the next couple of days. That, however, was not the outcome. We started and he asked about some of the symptoms and explained how it could cause, the tumor itself could cause these symptoms and why. Pulled the scan up and showed me, the difference between the MRI she had in 2016 where nothing was there and the one she had on the 15th, and showed me the mass and how it's pushing on different things and explained that. They don't know for sure if it's a pituitary adenoma or if it's metastasis from the colon cancer. The only real way to know for sure is to do a biopsy, and in the long run, that doesn't matter. From the way I understood it, the only difference that would make is in how they treat it, whereas the adenoma has more low-dose radiation and the metastasis would be higher-dose radiation. However, we're opting with low-dose radiation regardless because the high-dose radiation increases the risk for complete vision loss, and that's not a risk that we're willing to take. The low-dose radiation should still shrink the tumor, relieve some of the symptoms, and greatly decrease the risk for vision loss. It's pushing on some optic nerves and the optic vortex, which is causing the vision disturbances in the left eye. The next step will be some more imaging. So they will schedule a CT scan and another MRI. The MRI will be a more detailed, thin slice MRI, so it'll give him a more precise picture of the tumor and the structure around the tumor. This will help him and his team pinpoint the radiation to make it more effective and safer. So they will schedule the CT scan and then the MRI. Once he gets those results back, he can formulate the treatment plan. And they do a lot of QA checks, a lot of different eyes looking at the plan and looking at the machine and making sure that everything's perfect. So from the time that he gets the scans back, it can take a week to a week and a half before radiation starts. He's going with stereo, I have to look it up, stereotactic radiation. Haven't done any research on it yet. This stereotactic radiation machine is located at a further location than the one that we originally thought we'd be getting the radiation at. So instead of a 15-minute drive for the radiation, it'll be a 45-minute one-way drive for the radiation. It'll be tentatively 5 days a week for 28 treatments, so about 5.5 to 6 weeks of radiation treatments Monday through Friday. And so hopefully that'll help shrink everything and decrease these symptoms. Again, everything's pretty rough right now, but we're staying Sarge strong because that's what we do. We are doing our best to control the pain and staying positive that the radiation will help decrease these symptoms so we can get back to a somewhat normal life. We have an appointment with palliative care tomorrow, and we'll see what they say. We're supposed to have an appointment with a neurologist oncologist, I think it is, and the radiation oncologist recommended that we do keep that appointment for another set of eyes on the whole big picture of things to get his opinion and make sure, just another set of eyes, that the treatment plan that we're going with is going to be the most effective. So we will discuss that with Dr. K tomorrow, but more than likely we will keep that appointment, and that'll be on Friday. No word yet on when the CT scan and MRI will be scheduled, so hopefully we get a phone call in the next couple of days and get those scans done fairly quickly so that we can start the radiation. Other than that, nothing much to update. Yeah, nothing really else that I can think of. I have little notes. I think I've covered everything. We greatly appreciate everybody's thoughts and prayers and comments and emails. She, like I say, can't really focus on the computer and phone and everything, so I will read her all comments and emails. But each and every one of you means the world to her and to me. So wanted to let everybody know what was going on and where we are. We will definitely continue to keep you updated. And again, thank you all so very much for your continued support. You make this horrible battle that much easier. So until next time, stay Sarge strong. Peace.